Hey everybody, Java with Josh back, and today I'm here with Ainsley. How you doing, man?
Hey, how are you?
I'm doing amazing. For people who don't know you, who is Ainsley?
I am the flower guy. A lot of people call me the flower guy. So that's back in the day, Lavender Boy, because I did a lot of lavender. And then I grew up, and did a lot more flowers. So that's how I got the name, Answer the Flower Guy. I've been doing the farmers markets um, for a very long time. It's been 20 years. Flower business has been 15 years. Brick and mortar, surprisingly, it's been I think 3 to 4 years. Um, cannot believe it. By July, it's gonna be 4 years.
That's awesome, though, man.
Thank you.
What's your go-to coffee order?
Go to coffee order. Okay, so if it's like the first thing, then it's like a caramel macchiato with like two extra shots of espresso because I need it. If I'm thinking probably something a little bit different, I like a chai with a little shot of espresso.
If your flower stand served coffee, what would your signature drink be?
You can't get enough of this beautiful flavor.
Can you tell us a little bit about your business?
I'm an independent florist. I've been doing this all by myself. I do have some employees left and right. I can't really say employees. They're more as like volunteers or helpers that come in because it's a little bit difficult to have one every week. But I do flowers. I grow vegetables, and fruits, you name it. But my specialties are flowers. I do weddings, birthday parties, individuals. I My style is more of asymmetry, uniqueness. So I don't like to follow the recipe. I do for a little bit for some people, but I always like to add a spin to it because not everything has to be unison. It's boring. Having something that's unique, different, that's who we are as a society. We're unique, we're different. So let's use that terminology for flowers and create a different mechanic of beautiful flowers.
That's so touching, though, man. Craziest experience that you've ever had selling flowers to somebody.
I hope I don't get flack, but I think one of the things here that now say for any florist or any business, learn how to use contracts. And that's one of the things I was taught in business school. Learn how to use contracts because there are some people that will abuse it. I was in sophomore of college, I believe. I had a wedding that I did in the summer, but the person was not in America. She was teaching at a different country. So the relatives took charge, changed it up a bit, changed it a lot. I lost about $5,000 worth of sales for
Wow.
that because of just changing the flowers, especially how delicate some of those flowers are. Since then, I've learned how to add contracts. But even for like friends, or that have their own business, it's always good to have a contract. I think that was one of the big things here. I wish that should have advocated myself to um, push a little bit more. But at that time, I was like in the beginning stage of trying to figure out my niche. So I've learned a lot from that. Learn how to write the contract. We have software for that. ChatGPT, girl, boy, my best friend, just put the prompt there. Hey, can you write me a contract of this? I need this, I need that, I need that. And it can just easily write it and then you can just update it. Yeah, that's my worst experience is just having someone changing your flowers. I now make a rule that after the 1 month before the wedding, after when you sign that contract, you can't subtract, you can't change anything. It stays there. So if a bride or groom has a relative or anybody that won't be able to make it, and that is part of the party, then we use that flour for something else. We had that before. It worked really well. But it's just hard, especially right now where we're dealing with tariffs and all of that stuff here. We don't want to play around with changing things up. We have to have executive order from everything.
What's the biggest lesson you learned besides that from starting your own business?
You will have competition that will do better than you. You have to have your own platform and not copy others. I think that's the hardest thing. I know everybody loves the trends. I want to be the trendsetter, not just the trendist. So And that's what you would see at the farmers markets or anywhere else. I don't like to, if there is a trend that's going on, I will follow, but I will add it on. But again, how it is asymmetry, my own twist to it. I don't because everybody has its own uniqueness. In order for you to shine, you need to have your own niche. You need to have your own uniqueness in order to shine. And sometimes it will get to the point where it gets a little bit repetitive that you might have to just stop a little bit. Maybe I have so much sizes. Maybe I have so much weird prices. Let me just stop. Let me just stop. Let me just take it back a notch. Let's focus on two sizes. Let's focus on changing the price down. Let's focus on all of that stuff here. Find your way, and people will come. Learn how to use social media. Learn how to use social media because, yes, word of mouth is so good, but sometimes we're a little bit distant while social media is able to showcase your stuff. It's like it's your digital footprint to get to like literally share your information out to others. It's a little bit of a challenge. Sometimes I get a little bit lazy where I don't post, but it's like I'm slowly getting back. Like the farmers market season is fully starting for me. I start my first day at Royal Yards. We just started at Windrock, and it's like, yeah, I get lazy at posting because it's just back in the day we used hashtags. Now hashtags is not a thing anymore. It's a thing of the past. So in order for people to look, it's just color, getting awareness and having all your friends, your family, when you post something here, ask them to like share it on their page, get more interactions. It's hard. It's really hard, but let me tell you, it will get better. It always does.
No, I relate to like how hard it is though, because I'm just like I have to post 2 times a day.
I used to work for Meta, Facebook. So back in the day, with the program called at that time Facebook Career Connections, and we learned the algorithm. We learned how it is. Well, now I get a time to time like newsletters that they send because they usually send that to any like social media managers or directors. It's like, hey, don't just post when you see that high number that everybody's on Instagram. Post randomly. Train the algorithm, train the system to say, okay, you're not just posting at one time, you're posting at sometimes here because it will help you figure out what are the best times to post. And if it's in the mornings at any time, do it. Just find a good, nice picture, post it there, and just hope that people get to see it.
Like what you were saying earlier about the importance of being yourself.
I'm that type of guy that's super creative. I'm a hands-on person. It's weird. I'm totally different from my the rest of my family, all doctors, scientists, and I'm the business guy. I've been doing it since I was 5. So and going to business school, learning all of that stuff, and just trying to add that all together. Um, I realized, if I had to do another job, I would not do sales because I always talk. I always talk, and I'm tired. If I had to take a second job, I would never do that. I would like to be in a ball shape and watch Netflix and do something else, you know. But I when I am sad, I come to my office, I start declawing the flowers, like arranging. That just helps me with coming back to earth. Um, I need to learn how to take a break. I don't know how to take breaks. Um, but just coming to the office, arranging flowers, I think that's like my niche. And hopefully in the future, I hope that I continue to arrange flowers and make people happy and make people smile. So, but yeah, I love doing that. I've done it since high school, middle school, high school. I remember selling at my high schools for flowers, and now seeing like my peers are asking me, "Hey, can you do my weddings?" I've seen your work, and you've been doing wonderful, and it's awesome seeing my old professors, my teachers, that have seen me grow. And yeah, my goal is and to hope to get better. You know, I'm not an expert. I'm still learning every day. I think we all are. You know,
Mhm.
there's always those again new trends and new ways to make arrangements, old ways that are coming back and that's become retro new, you know, as we speak. But I'm excited. I get fascinated of how to arrange flowers differently.
Thank you so much for being here, man. Of
Well, thank you so much for having me.
course.
And come to the farmers markets every Saturday from 10 to 2, from 8 to 12. That's on Saturdays. I'm getting all that rail yard spirit. And for Saturdays, I'm at booth 19. We expanded to 2 booths. Hallelujah. So come check it out. Sundays, we're at the rail yards from 10 to 2. This Sunday, we'll be at the blacksmith shop, and same as Mother's Day. And then on Wednesdays, we're brand new farmers market finally for the first time on Wednesdays at the Windwalk Market at the brand new park. We're going to be doing farmers market there, and if you need produce too, come check out my parents at the Alice. We're there also.
If you like the interview, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. See you next time.